some sort of brain.
I just want to grill, gosh dang it.
I just want to grill, for God's sake.
Yeah. One of my favorite memes, by the way.
It's great.
So, we do have losers finals now. We're sitting with Trela and Strife versus Beastly and Lunchables. Gonna see more of these swordsmen. These swordsmen are popular characters. Oh, just kidding! I lied.
Yeah, what'd you think?
A little bit.
What'd you think?
Strife actually not going to be rocking. He was rocking Crom earlier. Now he's going to be rocking the Joker. Up against, of course, Lunchables and Beastly rocking the same team. Trela still going with the Banjo.
I'm interested to see how this works out because in Winners Finals we saw, obviously still the Banjo from Trela, but I think that you're going to be playing Joker differently in doubles than you would be a Crom. I mean, obviously they fill two very different roles.
Oh, yeah. Crom is definitely the speed demon who comes in and says, no matter what happens to my partner, I'm there. Right? But also you control a lot of space with those basically like EX moves you got. Big chillin'. Cover a lot of space with that sword.
Also, if there's any character in this game that does not mind going on the front and getting hit, it's Joker. But you got to be careful on how you take those hits. The Rebels Guard was a good idea, but Beastly waited it out and took that first stock. So it's already a quick lead for the blue team. Lunchables wants to rack on a lot more damage onto this Joker.
They actually dealt with that really early Arsene very well.
Oh. That must have been a misinput from Beastly.
Or maybe he just expected the Rebels Guard to fall off the plat. Not like Navi where it was.
Yeah.
A little bit
Makes
further
sense.
left. Either way, unfortunately wasn't able to find the punish. That was a big attempt on the down air from Beastly.
There was a great delay from Trela, too. If you saw how he delayed his recovery to not get hit by that downer.
Ooh, that Arsene back air is going to take that stock, even from the Zard, because it has that booming base knockback. That tinnitus knockback.
Definitely going to get tinnitus. Oh, my gosh. So that first parry actually allowed Strife to get the parry on Lunchables approaching as well because he parried his teammate.
That's so funny.
But now, Red Team's still got to find this way to open up and take the stock from Lunchables, who's somehow stock tanking 157 on the Roy. And I guess we are seeing a little bit more of a support-minded Lunchables, at least at the start of this game.
That's I'll take a stock to trade the stock.
Hit stop is a funny thing.
I mean, even without hit stop, Piju's just, stuck in there after getting hit.
Oh my gosh, Red Team.
The DP.
They're doing such a good job of following up on each other when they have the opportunity. Trela definitely called out to Strife. He was like, hey, I'm about to hit this guy. Come and get your food. Come and get y'all juice.
Ooh, shield poking with that downward variant of the double-edged dance.
My gosh, we see that definitely Red Team is relying on each other for that combo game, especially when they have the Joker, but Blue Team is just being self-sufficient as always, but Trela's not going to let that get to him. Takes the stock, and he's not going to be able to make it back if Beastly keeps this up, but what a great delay. A mix-up in his spacing from Trela is going to save him and get him back on stage. That was brilliant.
Yeah, Beastly was on that same rhythm, but Trela wasn't going to give it to him the same way.
Now we see 3 stocks on hand for the Red Team, 3 stocks on hand for the Blue Team.
And Arsene is almost online.
Yeah, and that second Arsene in doubles, man, that hits you a lot hard if you're not paying attention to where that Joker is. Oh, counter going to come out. Lunchables accidentally forced Beastly away, which could be really bad.
Both members of the Blue Team had a little bit of analysis paralysis on how to and who was going to punish that counter.
Got the punish on the Joker, though, and taking out the Banjo as well. So it's all down to Strife to get this 1v3 done. Got a chance if he takes out Beastly's stock, and, Roy can lose an early stock, especially if he goes off stage.
Yeah, he's got that Arsene on lock, but he is getting juggled extra hard right now.
If there's any one way to get Arsene off the table, it's to beat it out of Joker.
Oh, yeah. Sandwich right now between the team members. Forward tilt combos into the back air.
And that was really nice, too, because that gave Lunchables all the time in the world to think about where Strife was going to end up. Oh my gosh,
that was a scary situation. Great use of the gun.
Yeah, that could have messed up Lunchables really bad. Like, could have taken that early stock, and then one backer on Beastly means that it's a 1v1. Ooh, spot dodge wasn't the play. Beastly, once again, the wrong direction with his aerials.
Gonna be a back throw. That back throw sends nowhere, so even at that high percent, really easy to combo off of with a teammate.
And has a lot of hit stun too.
Yes, it does have a fair amount of hit stun. Normally in singles, you don't see Roy and Crom players use it a lot because they have a lot of end lag. But it does keep the opponent kind of stuck in a really awkward situation, really close to the Crom.
And popular thing you see with Crom and Roy is you do that back throw and then you just charge forward smash behind where you threw them, because if they air dodge, because they're afraid of a follow-up, then you get a very big hit.
Oh yeah.
So it's a popular. That was definitely on like a lot of people's minds when these characters came out. Is There are a lot of like setups where I can suddenly stop my combo and get a really big hit. You got to be very vigilant and disadvantaged against Crom and Roy.
Man, Crom and Roy are just terrifying pressure machines.
Non-stop, man. But like I said, Lunchables was doing a really good job of, like, whenever Beastly was caught in a 2v1 on stage or whenever he went a little bit too deep, particularly with the Ivysaur, Lunchables did a great job of just backing him up and saying, all right, you hit my teammate, mono a mono, I'll get you back. Now, Trela going to be switching, I guess, off of the Banjo and onto the Ridley.
Nice.
Unless it's
possible.
You know, unless it's Strife that's playing the Ridley, which would be weird, because I know
so
that
now we're seeing
Trela
a double
plays
swap, actually.
Okay.
Double swap. More swords. Ridley, I feel like, pseudo sword character.
Pretty much. I mean, it's not... Some of it's disjointed.
Yeah.
Some of it's not, but what you need to know about Ridley is that he covers a lot of space, and here on Battlefield, that's going to be amplified because of how cramped it feels here.
Not only does Ridley cover a lot of space just by existing, but his moves are big too, so that's cool.
However, that comes with the disadvantage of Ridley covers a lot of space by existing, and that makes him combo food.
Oh, yeah.
Stray hits and doubles are the biggest danger as a Ridley player, where all of a sudden you're going to be at 90%, and that's kill percent as a Ridley. He's not super heavy. He's Falcon weight.
Oh, yeah. So, and again, you touched on it a little bit earlier. We see Red Team kind of relying on those team combos, but also they know their team combos are really impressive. But we're seeing right here, we don't need any team combos out of the blue team. We just see Beastly being self-sufficient, covering that landing.
However, we see Trela being self-sufficient with this ledge guard. Beastly going to go for the quick switch to get that flare blitz too,
which was phenomenal. See the up smash, get that ugly scream out of Roy.
That's how you know you did your job.
Even
Easy
in up that
audio
game.
cue. Ooh. That's the best way to differentiate between whether you're hitting the Crom or the Roy. And honestly, I think I saw Trela earlier think that he was going after a juggle on Lunchables when he was actually pressuring Strife in the air.
Oh, boy.
And it got him killed. It's a really hard thing to keep track of.
Oh, yeah.
Love that play there by Trela. He saw that Beastly went deep off stage, didn't try to pick up an edge guard. He just helped Strife put a lot more pressure on Lunchables on stage. But blue team's going to crawl that back right now. They got 5 stocks. Red team's got 5 stocks as well, but Lunchables is a little bit healthier than Strife.
Ooh, okay. Beastly gets out of that ledge trap pressure really nicely. And that double edge dance almost doing it, but really does... He's not the heaviest in the world, but he does have a little bit of heft.
He's not as heavy as he looks, but as big as he is, he still will be pretty weighty.
What a combo.
Wow.
Now, we talked a little bit about blue team being self-sufficient, but they have also been able to juggle back and forth between each other pretty well, as you would expect if they're making it here to losers finals.
Definitely really good in those 1v1 situations, but Red Team's been so good in those 2v1s where they apply that extra coverage to somebody. See, Trela, though, he's going to opt for that 1v1 against Lunchables. Love that he put himself on the ledge to maybe try to throw the Roy off with a back throw. Now we got to see him make it past this ledge trap, though, and like you said, Ridley's got big hitboxes to challenge that space.
Forward throw just puts the Roy off stage, so they have a little bit of time with this PT. Ooh. That double edge dance ledge is so scary.
You got to be wary. You got to be wary and scary. See, there, Trela's the only thing standing in between a ledge guard against Crom and, you know, saving his teammate. But he got it. Double edge dance. Nice use of that third hit was upwards from Lunchables to set up for that sweet spot. And now all of a sudden, Beastly gone as well.
Strife coming in with the drive-bys, taking a couple of stocks. Not quite evening it up, a little bit of a lead here for the blue team.
Yeah, 2 fresh stocks and another one on deck in the back. Meanwhile, Trela's... He's not on the brink of death, but
he's looking hurt.
He's in those orange percents, man, and that's where you know that you got to be really careful about where you're spacing yourself. Oh, this could be a big setup for Trela, but he fast falls.
Still now stuck off stage, so they have a little bit of time. Personal with Strife.
Speaking of Strife, though, good coverage right there to hit Lunchables off, buy himself some time to get reset back on stage.
Ooh, that hit stop on the parry actually got Lunchables in a bad spot here. Beastly holding on to 3 stocks for so long that now Lunchables was able to take one. Even stock game.
I saw Trela had a really nice recovery there, too. He held down on his up B in case that Beastly was going to try to downer him and at least get the trade. Right now at 121, you know, he's 1 hit from death. Same goes for Strife. Got to see them establish that hard stage control that they both can get, but it's all up to Trela as the big boy.
Man, and Red Team has done such a good job of bringing it back to a very close game here, after it looked like Blue Team was leading by quite a bit. But that forward throw is absolutely going to finish it off. So Beastly and Lunchables are moving on into Grand Finals to face